woman, she was talking about teaching faith and practice of her faith to her children. And she explained how they always kept some fruit in the car on their trips, like oranges and bananas and such. So that if they happened to be stopping at a place where someone was homeless, they had their sign out there, the children could reach in, grab a banana, and give it to the person, or grab an orange. And they would always have something there in the car with them that they could do. And it was a way that she felt that she could teach her children about generosity and charity and response to people's needs. And we hear that so strongly, not just in our first reading. We hear about it in our gospel, we hear about it in the collect, love of neighbor as well as love of God. And a sense that we're meant to respond to that and respond to it as we can in that moment, if we are able, and not to withhold that. And Jesus says it's the way that we shine that light in the darkness. And we've all been given the light of Christ through our baptism. So we can't say that we don't have anything there. We do. And I remember the motto of the Christophers, which is, it's better to shine a light one candle than to curse the darkness. Right? So it's a sense of what choices are we going to make every day? And that injunction of Jesus, anyone who has ears to hear, you better listen, because the one who has much, more will be given. The one who has little, what little he has will be taken away. We know that's not money, right? He's not talking about money. He is talking about faith. He is talking about faith. The one who has faith, it will increase as they put it into practice. But the one who has little faith, what little they do, that faith will eventually erode. Because faith is a verb. It's not a noun. It's something we practice, we engage in our lives. It's not just something that we have. Oh, I've got faith. You want more faith? I got 5 pounds. No. Faith is an active response to the presence and the love of God. And so the more we respond to that presence and love of God, the greater that becomes, because it's part of that relationship, that dialogue of God with the deepest part of ourself. So, my brothers and sisters, let's not be confused and think of faith as something we got to get and hoard on, hold and hoard and hide away. Faith is a verb. It's something we engage in as a response to the loving presence of God, and we are meant to respond in the moment that we can with what we have. It may not be much, but whatever we have, if we give it faithfully, it becomes that offering to God. So, don't hold back.